Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the morning stream,
Welcome to Tuesday.
where we stream art and animation.
Hello, Shine the Shiny Umbreon.
Hello.
Hello, Rolando.
Hope you guys are doing well.
Yep, how is everyone?
Alright, let's see where I was at with this.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that you were doing some stylized designs.
Yeah. Trying to, anyway.
Hello, Orlando.
How you doing?
Tired from work. Well, take a load off. I'm sorry if you can hear the cat barfing in the background. Oh no. Yeah, she is. She's got a tongue out. Poor Buffy. Oh no.
I mean,
Right on
kids are
camera.
over there.
Sorry about this. It seems like it was a bad time for Buffy. He was throwing up a hairball on the carpet. But yeah, Rolando, take a load off. Get yourself a nice cup of tea or I don't know, cool drink. Kick back, relax. It's over now. It's your time. You can do whatever you want. Thanks, Mike. It wouldn't be a morning stream without a cat barfing. Of course it did. She couldn't. Oh, she couldn't barf on the easy to clean plastic wood floor. You drink cough cough. Ooh. Don't die on the inside, Shine. Yeah, I watched it and it was really cool. I think you made a really good start. Like, I enjoyed it. I would say the criticism that I can give you on it is I think maybe next time you should try using a thinner brush, because I think sometimes the brush was so thick that it may have made the drawings not harder to read, but I think there could have been more refinement that you could have got through using a thinner brush. And also, I think it's probably worth looking into some head construction. So before you start doing the faces and the heads, which are kind of going across the screen like this. Let me draw you a screen. So if this is the screen, they're kind of going across like this. If you were to look at it on onion skin, which is where you can see multiple frames together. And it's turning as it goes. So I think you want to use a crosshair to track that. And you want to just get used to drawing heads from any angle. So think about it in terms of 3D shapes. And it will help get you consistency. So I would recommend just practicing drawing heads in terms of very simple shapes, using crosshairs to depict which way they're facing and how high up or low down they're looking. And getting used to using that as a basis for your character's expressions. And I think it will give your work a new dimensionality and believability that you can bring into it the next one that you do. I've got to say, I really love the fact that you took on a project and finished it. I think that's really super important nowadays, and it's something that actually is much harder than you'd think for people to do a lot of the time. So it's always impressive when you see someone take something on and actually complete it.
Yeah, finishing something tough. Hey, Emma, and hey, Afro.
Hey guys. Sorry, ignore my goofy drawing. I'm just showing you how the eye placement would work. Because you'd put it on the line, you see? On the crosshair line. His faces are really derped, but you at least get to see the position of where you would like place features and how that would build up into a face.
Like Lego.
Like Lego.
Yeah.
Yes, like Lego.
Like Lego.
Like so. And it means that you'll be able to draw them from any angle. Well, Shine, maybe it's just a matter of practice. Like if you want, feel free to email us. And I can give you a better critique if I can kind of see your process. So you could show me the way that you break heads down, and I could see if I can give you some tips. Well, this is how you would reach us. doigswift@gmail.com. Feel free to just send us through an email if you like. I think because the meme that you've animated is mainly just heads, the heads are the thing that the most focus is on. And so the heads are the thing that the critique is also focused on. So head construction is super important. That's so cool, Shine.
That is
cool. Shows you like hard work is paid off. That's really awesome. Hello, Afro. Hello, Unknown. You've already said hello to Afro, but I haven't.
Yeah, go for it, yeah.
Thank you, Mike.
Well,
there is something that we need to go over though at the beginning of this morning's stream.
Yeah. So, in light of recent events on the stream, some of which you may or may not be familiar with, we have decided to introduce a new kind of stream etiquette and guidelines, which essentially boil down to be kind, don't be abusive, don't be insultive. If you are, you'll be given a warning, and if you kind of continue, then you will be blocked. And we decided to retroactively apply that, and we figure we want to have a nice relaxed space. We don't want people to feel tension when they're in our chat room. So yeah, going forward, we're gonna be a little bit more aware of these things. So
yeah, that means no dehumanizing language on people. Like, be kind and respectful to each other. You know, even if you might disagree with what people are saying to you, make sure you treat them with respect. And hopefully we won't have to block anybody else for that kind of thing.
Yeah.
We want you all to have an awesome time and feel safe and respected, and just have a blast in the mornings, essentially.
Yeah.
I mean, we're sure with everyone here at the minute, like, that's not going to be a problem. We know you guys really well. Orlando, they're Mexicans, am I right? Yeah, exactly. Unknown. But don't be a jerk, basically. Emla, I acknowledge you.
Someone has been banned, and I would prefer not to go into the details of it.
Yeah, I mean, people who know what happened know what happened.
Yeah.
You know, it's not okay to treat people in ways that make them feel uncomfortable, and we don't want people to feel uncomfortable in future streams because of it. And so we felt it was the best course of action to make sure that the people we care about feel like they're in a place they can relax.
Yeah. That covers it?
I think so. Covers it like a delicious potato cheesy topping on a delicious lasagna. Wait a second, that doesn't have potato. A shepherd's pie.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to try and do that head construction you were talking about.
Oh, Elaine. Good morning. How's everything with you? Need omelets. Lots and lots of omelets. That's also unknown. Thanks, and we love hanging out with you guys too. I'm trying to figure out how to make someone's arm look like it's moving down the piano from behind the arm. This is weirdly tricky.
We've got a keyboard upstairs if you want to grab reference.
You know what? I'm being constrained by the sketch of the piano I did behind them, but since I haven't inked that in yet, I could just make this arm move more explicit.
Yeah.
By not being constrained by that and then redrawing the piano in a place which is easier for me to animate with.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, let's do that.
Maybe I should give this character more of a Swifty nose.
You want to give him a big old pointer.
Hook.
It's not a hook. Is it?
No, you don't have a. Have more like
I feel like it's fairly straight.
You have a flint knife.
I do. It's like a triangle that should have been glued to my face. It's like Pearl's nose from Steven Universe. Drink some coffee. You're a bit sad for other reasons. Oh, Lane, if you want to go into it, feel free to. If not, you can always DM us. I hope that you're doing okay. Right, feel free to talk about it if you want to. Big hugs to you.
Nah, medium hugs. Big hugs are reserved for family death. Loss of cake.
Loss of cake? You'd measure that on par. My goodness, Michael.
I swung left because I thought that was a bit too serious of a joke. No hugs for you.
And then you demeaned that sad prospect by comparing it to something frivolous.
Have you guys heard of any Jack Stauber? I don't think so.
Oh, you ended up blurring it. It looked so good when I saw it though. It looked so good.
That's health. Okay, that joke is really gonna go down poorly now. I'm really sorry. You deserve really big hugs.
Yeah, of course you do.
I'm really sorry for saying
that. That is really, really sad. We hope you're okay. And we hope that his health improves. We love you, Elaine. If you ever want to chat about it, feel free to shoot us a message. We don't leave our desks, so we're always here. And we always have time. when it comes to that kind of thing.
Oh, cool. With as he's helping a guy with his CRM company called Naughty File. And do some design and stuff, images, company emails, and make guide.
Ah, that sounds pretty good.
I thought you were involved with like not a thrift thing, but like people handing in sort of secondhand things, like a recycling place. Is it the same thing, or is it like, did you move on from there, or am I just making shit up? Apparently.
You're just making shit up, Mike. Oh, Elaine. I wish I was there so I could give you a massive big hug.
Ah, you switched in February. Okay.
I'm glad that Nick's there though.
Sorry, I missed the chain. That whole job was pure hell.
Well, that's good that you're in a new place.
Glad my memory is holding up.
Much better than mine. I assure you, Michael.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Cool.
How do you like your cocoa? The same way I like everything, milky and with tons of sugar. Because it's good for me.
Anything's good for you in moderate.
That's what I tell myself as I drink my 6th cup a day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to cut down on how much sugar I put into them because I know that I drink a lot of it, so... Well, I drink a lot of tea. So I probably shouldn't be having quite as much sugar. Ah! I'm the same, Rolando! Unknown, we care. Welcome back. Elaine has milk, 1 sugar cube, a scoop of cocoa powder. Whoa, you're stepping it up. Menopausal.
Menopausal would be really warm. Or warm flashes? That would be a good way to describe weather that's attic.
Humid.
Cold as balls 1 week, but warm. It was really windy here. Enough that they were like, don't open your windows and doors.
Oh yeah, there was a weather warning.
Yeah.
And it was pretty scary. In the same way that thunderstorms can be scary.
Yeah, well, it was issued to be like from midnight till 9 AM, so it's like, you won't be sleeping.
Yeah, just because it's like so loud and you can feel like the flat shaking because we're in a flat which is fairly high up.
Yeah.
And you can just hear like things outside creaking and be like, and you're like, oh god, don't be destroyed. I hope nothing falls off the building or.
Not this time, but a time before there was like there's like a door that opens out into a balcony in the kitchen, and we don't usually let the cat go out onto the balcony because just in case they.
That her sense of survival is stronger.
Well, I feel like she would probably like jump up on the railing if she could.
And then slip.
Yeah.
Because it's a round railing.
And so that's usually kept closed, but the wind during the night or in the morning had like, I think the door had been kept slightly ajar, but it wouldn't open like the weight of it. Cat couldn't open it, but the wind picked it up and like fully blew it open. So I heard like this banging sound, and I'm like, what is that? Went up to investigate, and the door had been like swung wide open, and I was like, "Where's the cat? Oh shit!" And she was just hunkered down on the couch, just like in the middle of this kind of windy room, just hunkered down, feet tucked under her, just like fuck that shit. I'm
Not going out there.
I'm house cat. I was like, whew. So she does have some sense
Yeah,
of
she
self-preservation.
She'd just immediately run outside and hurl herself off into the wind, like you were afraid she would.
Yeah.
Still though, that time when it was super windy, a lot of the roads got closed in Dublin because trees blew down into the streets and stopped people from being able to drive and things. But I was in a taxi going to a D&D session, and we drove past this crashed tree in the middle of the road. We had to drive around it with this tiny slither that was available for us to drive on the other side of it. And as you drove past, on the other side, it was just like a woman really furtively looking around like she was doing something wrong, with a bag picking berries off the tree.
Waste not, want not.
We were like, I hope they're good to eat. And not some of those like terrible poison berries or diarrhea berries or anything.
Oh yeah, yeah.
She looked like she thought she was doing something wrong by stealing the berries from the tree.
Well, if it's not her tree.
I mean, do trees belong to specific people, or are they kind of public?
Oh, they can. I think like if I don't know. These trees, yo.
Like, do the trees outside belong to anyone?
Well, I feel like if you have an apple tree and it's in your garden, you kind of feel like that's my apple tree.
Yeah, but if it's one of the trees that's planted along a road,
I think that's like belongs to council or something like. But I don't think they're gonna be like, "Oh, berries, no." So
berries.
I don't know what she was like slinking for.
I'm glad it's getting colder for you, Hardik. That's awesome. Soon you might even have to wear 2 layers. Do you think? Would it get to that stage?
Whole 2 layers.
Yeah. Like maybe a t-shirt and then some kind of sweatshirt or something. Yeah, that very much is summer for us.
Thanks.
It's a good boss theme. We have to see the link you posted. I didn't see it. Let me have a scroll and see if I can find it.
And Nightbot is Trashbot because I can't rename Nightbot to Trash.
Yeah, I wish that we could. But unfortunately it's just in his like factory settings.
Impossible.
And unless we actually like take some kind of wrench to him and look inside and figure out how everything works, I don't think we can rewire.
There's no way to rename it. I think for their own brand identity, they're like, your bot needs to be named our bot, so you know that our bot is your bot.
Well, maybe it's more like Nightbot is his kind of species. It's what he is, and Trashbot is his name.
Yeah.
So just like you wouldn't call a dog dog.
You
unless you were very unimaginative.
Sometimes people call their dog Badger.
Yeah, she's a good name for a dog.
A brilliant name.
Strong name, no doubt.
The name of his father.
One of my favourite sayings. You know, so maybe Trashbot is the name of this Nightbot.
I think you cracked.
I think I did. Like an egg. Like Sherlock Holmes would crack an egg.
Oh, Mr. Bubs. I freaking love Mr. Bubs.
What is Mr. Bubs?
Don't you love me, Mr. Bub?
What's Mr. Bubs?
Remember the dog?
Yes! Is that what this is?
I think so.
I'm sorry if I just echoed in enthusiasm. I love that video. It's amazing. That dog is a demon. And I love it. I love it so much. The comic timing is so perfect.
Yeah, the dog's comic timing.
Yes. Hey Roxanne, good morning.
Yeah, it's that exact video.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I was laughing so much when I saw that. We kept watching it over and over again. I'm not normally one for funny internet animal videos, but this is the finest wine, the most vintage cheddar that one can find on the internet. is that your the way that you would write the sound, Rolando? Oh, it's so good. I'll hard it. Click on Rolando's links. Click on his links. Rolando's just getting everyone to click it. I do think everyone should see that video. And mute me while you do it, so that I don't talk over it, because the sound's really important. Unknown, you're back. We missed you.
I'll link.
Hold on, Mike's gonna link it for everyone. Yes, Unknown. That's the one. Let me just check that this piano rhythm was convincing.
I got you.
It does look convincing. Mike, I animated something that looked kind of convincing.
No way.
Yeah, a bit. Oh.
I do believe you, but the counterpoint of like.
Yeah, I did. Oh, that's a failed. This is
Let me see.
totally failed.
Let me see. Oh, cool. Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
It goes to the music.
Yeah.
It might not look like much, guys, but you know. I'm just happy that it looks like it's playing the thing. Unknown, you can share a link here. However, if you want people to be able to click it, you'll have to put a space or a full stop in there somewhere, because YouTube doesn't like people posting links. So we have to find creative ways to get around it. Oh, one day you'll capture the perfect Max expression. heartache, and then you absolutely need to send it to us so that it can brighten up our day.
We need it harder.
We'll send you Buffy expressions in return. Yeah, Afro. I love that video too. It's so good. I'm just thinking about dog expressions and how heartbreaking it is when a dog looks really guilty over something.
It's always great when there's two dogs and one is clearly guiltier than the other and the other one is smug about it.
Everyone's like just smiling and wagging its tail, and then one's just got like its head hung down to the floor and is looking up at you. Poor doggo. That's one thing, is that cats never look guilty.
That's not true.
Actually, yeah, Buffy doesn't look guilty, but she looks scared that she's gonna get caught.
Yeah.
Like when she's peed somewhere she's not meant to and you catch it in the act, she does like just run away.
Yeah. She slinks away at a high pace.
Oh no, you have a doggo. That's awesome. Aww. What's your doggo's name? Foxes are cool. They scream so much though. I remember in our old flat I woke up in the middle of the night hearing like what I thought was two cats fighting. There were just these like monstrous screams and I was like, oh my gosh, it sounds like one of the cats is really hurt. Like maybe they had a fight.
Was it just two foxes just playing or like being foxes, or were they actually fighting?
Oh well, I went outside because I was like, if a cat's been really hurt, I need to find it and help it because it sounds really bad. So I went outside and there's just two foxes stood staring at each other, like in the car park, just screaming at one another.
Okay.
And I'm like, guys, come on. As soon as they saw me, they ran away though, so they're kind of scared of humans.
Have you seen domesticated foxes?
Domestic foxes?
Yeah.
No?
There's some animal home or something where they've been looking after foxes, but they all look like they actually look different.
Domestic foxes?
Yeah. Like their ears are softer and things like that.
Well, they'd look more like dogs, wouldn't they?
Yeah, well, I guess a little bit. But yeah, there's something happens to animal physiology that like if they get domesticated and they're more temper, like behavior changes appearance. Not like the same one once it's trained changes. If it's born more predisposed to being domesticated.
I mean that makes sense. Because it's evolution, right? If you domesticate an animal, it takes a number of generations and years to domesticate it.
Yeah.
And the ones born with traits that like favor them being more social and less aggressive.
Yeah, it actually changes their physiology.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, of course, like if you have an animal that needs to defend itself constantly, it's gonna have like a bigger build. You know, it's gonna be more prone probably to defending itself. It makes sense. Nature is very cool. Hello, glass cake. You rescued a kitten yesterday, Roxanne. Oh my goodness. Is it okay? What happened? Bertie, hello.
Hello.
You're here. Welcome. Good morning. How are you doing? Oh, you almost ran her over. Oh.
No. Shiba Inus are cool.
Yeah. They're your favorite, right?
I found two like either a dog and a fox playing or something like that, but there's this one picture that makes it look like they're both laughing. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry for the noise.
Are they fighting?
No, well, I think they're playing around. But I just love that they're like,
That's hilarious.
oh, cool. Sorry, I think I hit the microphone with my monitor, or the microphone arm with my monitor. There. Uh,
Thought my speakers were exploding. We're so sorry. Microphone punch. It's a good one to know. Mike likes just abusing his audio equipment. His favorite. Right now, he's strung his microphone up and turned it upside down.
yeah. And just like its butt is stuck into the microphone holder, and then I've splayed its legs so it doesn't fall to its death.
Cool. Cool. Dan's got a butt going on. I wonder if I can adjust his butt. Adjust the butt! Wicka, 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 wicka.
He's got a butt going on.
He has. Danny's bum has got it going on. I may have made it over large. So I'm just adjusting his buttocks. His gams.
Buttock. You had stopped at season 6 years back. I stopped at season 2. I feel like there's a whole world out there that I've never time adventured in. I've never spent time adventuring in. There you go. That's the thing.
Rolando, I haven't seen that one. I'm sorry, Mike. What is it? Season 6.
I've not watched Adventure Time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because that ended recently, didn't it?
Maybe?
Yeah, I think it did. I think like the entire thing ended. Have we seen this weird show called Xavier something? Don't think so. We haven't seen much though. Like we've been so busy, especially this year, that we haven't been able to see many shows. It's 3D and surreal. That's awesome. That's awesome, Bertie. I did hear about some of the stuff that happened at the end, but I've got to say, as someone who hadn't been watching it, I didn't understand some of the stuff.
Alright.
The one thing I did understand was the Bubblegum Princess and Marceline. I won't say anything else. I don't want to spoil people if they haven't seen it.
I saw a video that depicted Bubblegum as the villain.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
I think she gets kind of sociopathic throughout the series.
She makes some interesting decisions.
Yeah.
She was doing that back in season 1 and 2, though.
Yeah. One of the first episodes with her is like she raises like candy people brave. Destruction sounds from upstairs.
Oh, I also love Gumball. Gumball's great. I think I haven't seen Ben 10. I'm sorry.
Nope. I've seen like maybe a fifth one episode.
Sounds like it made a good impression on you.
Yep. Probably good. I don't know. It like I think Ben 10 came out around the time where I'd went to uni. So I just didn't have access to
Uni. The days of learning the terrible TV license system and how unfair it is.
Yep.
There's nothing like being told you have to pay over £100 a year for something that you don't have. Gumball's still going on too, isn't it? They're still making episodes of it. It's cool. So creative. Is the thing that I love about it.
Yeah, I need to seek out Gumball because I really enjoyed the episodes.
It's got a great energy.
Gumball is kind of a show in the same sort of vein as South Park, maybe a little less crass. But,
much less, yeah.
That's got like a really clever core, like spined.
Yeah, it's got the same kind of cleverness, but it's not based on current events as much. I have heard Ben 10's really cool. Aww, Nick. I wish I could send Kid You the Ben 10 toy. You could always get it now. It's never too late.
Order it from Amazon.
Hey there. Hey beautiful.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, jingle, jingle, jingle.
Feeling?
Are we gonna do our stream Christmas lights again?
Oh, we could, yeah.
This year for Christmas, for Crimbo. What about if we did like an advent calendar type thing? Or we do something different every morning? Based on, I know not everyone celebrates Christmas, but it could be fun for everyone to do some like more varied stuff. He's very right. He's not wrong, guys. We'll be lucky just to make it through to next year, honestly.
Sorry to cut you.
That's okay.
If pregnant. Oh.
Thanks for dropping in, Andabiki. Enjoy your burrito, my friend. Enjoy it good. Yes, Scandinavian setting, British accents. I'm also intrigued by this. Like, why so very British?
Did you know that the voice actor for Hilda, she played Morm?
Morma?
Okay, you know in Game of Thrones, head of family, but it's a young girl.
Oh yeah.
Rallied everyone behind her. Voice actor for Hilda is that.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Okay.
Take a shaker, take a shaker. Oh, is she? She loves the box, guys. We got a box and just put it in the middle of the floor, and it's her new favourite thing. Ah, yeah, we got a new mic. This is the new mic that I'm using right now. Unfortunately, we still have an old mic for mic to use, and it's an omnidirectional mic, which means it picks me up again. So I'm sorry if I have an echo. The new mic we got is directional, so it will only pick me up, but the old mic that we're still using picks up both of us still.
Yeah, so I had to do some audio jiggery pokery so that I have to be really close to the microphone now.
Maybe we should ask for a different end of a mic for Christmas.
Yeah, maybe.
You sound extremely convinced.
I was just like, from who? Yeah.
One of my parents, I guess, or both my parents.
We could.
Together.
I don't think the sound quality is too bad.
It'd be nice not to have an echo, though.
It would, yeah. Oh.
Let's go a new mic.
If you want, yeah, replace me. I'll just sleep in the mornings.
Oh
Dream.
no, I could never. See you unknown. Get a bald mic, bald all over, just the way I like them.
Newly crafted, newly sculpted mic.
Shiny and new. We could do commissions on the morning stream.
Yeah. Yeah, we could try.
That's the thing we could do. It's not a bad plan, Rolando. And now to draw a piano. I'm going to have to get some reference. Sketchfab. I love this site. It's so good. Grand piano.
Oh, Sketchfab. You're like, I want a reference. I want. I remember being on one site and it was like Sketchfab but slightly different. Like they had models and stuff you could download and use, but they had to put like a disclaimer on the like pop up that came up was like, we're not actually selling these things. We're selling 3D models of them. And like one of the icons they had was a picture of a person. So it made it even more ridiculous. Like, we're not selling people.
Yeah, we're not selling actual humans. Oh, 30, thank you so much. I'm going to be asking for help from the Pegbarians to see if people are okay to help me colour this. Because I don't think I have time to get it coloured for the deadline, which is the 27th of this month. Not find me onesie, not only having 2 hours every morning. Yeah, Roxanne, it's awesome. It's called Sketchfab, and you can just search for 3D models on it. And there's tons of them. And you can look at them and rotate them any way you want. And it makes for great reference. There are some parts, Bertie, that I still don't have rough animated. They are mainly just people's hands playing the piano. They're not super long anymore, but I'm worried about the fact that they are still not animated, you know? Yeah, oh my gosh. Roxanne, how did your scenes go?
Oh, grew up there after.
Yeah, 30, I just haven't had any time within the morning streams to work on it. And 2 hours a morning hasn't been enough. You know what? I might just screen grab this. And then use it. I'm gonna have to ask Mike if he will NDA me though. I also need to draw a smashed cello. Verti, I would absolutely adore some help, but no pressure. I don't want to put my work on anyone else, especially not when people want to get on with their own personal projects and everything, you know. So there's no pressure. $14 is a lot. Well done, Roxanne. Jeez. So is the deadline kind of okay then? You can maybe do the rest in class. See you, Afro. I'm just looking at broken cellos, so I can get some reference. Wow, it's really horrible to see broken cellos. They're so beautiful. That sucks. Cello smashed by sledgehammer. Why would you ever? Yeah, I mean, D, that would be fine with me. Like, as long as we let Umberto know that I didn't do the scene, so that he can credit you. Verti was offering.
Cool.
That reference website, it's amazing. Yeah, it's fantastic. Like, it will charge you for buying the models, but it won't charge you for looking at them, rotating them, screen grabbing them, and generally just using them for everything you need. I'll show you the scenes that I have left. I think there are 2 of them. See, because I've got all this. This is all done. Although I do need to make sure that this cut happens for Danny too. There we go. This bit here, which is just hands playing the piano like that, and then the other part is these hands here playing this part. Everything else is done. This big gap here someone took away from me and has done. So it's just the hands that I haven't done. I left them till last, you know. Yeah, Dan got floof. I was like, if I'm gonna do the hair, I'm gonna do the hair. It's gonna be the floofiest hair. Thanks so much, Bertie. I hope it looks okay in motion too. I've taken a lot of shortcuts. It's not the best, but it's you know, at least
done.
At least it's done. Good and done. Better than perfect.
Yeah, you've been on project.
Yeah, it's been a long slog, this one. It's been a lot of fun, but I do wish that I'd taken on less work so that I could have enjoyed it more. I guess I got too enthusiastic about the project because it was such a fun, cool idea.
Yeah, you wanted to do as much as you could for it.
Yeah, and I didn't. When I took it on, I didn't have the projects on that I have now, and didn't know they were going to happen. Make Dan's hair a shape and suggest blue for little swirls. Well, Bertie, that's because you're intelligent and know how to animate economically and still make it look great. Like, I don't know if I've said to you in person, but I absolutely adore what you did in your clip. I think it's so funny and fantastic. Like, you completely nailed it. I wish I had your common sense.
Yeah, because you can still be part of them, but not have like the massive workload.
Yeah, and honestly, if you have the massive workload and then don't have the time to complete it, you don't get to do it as well as other people might if they've been able to take it on as well.
Yeah.
So, like, not only am I struggling for time just in terms of finishing it, but also it means the quality is less than I wanted. So I've really kind of shot myself in the foot. Like a big old doof.
The floofiest.
Ah. At least the floof counts for something. Oh, Hardik, thank you. I just saw your comment. Thanks very much.
Aw.
Yes, Bertie. I'd like to become one of those animators who can knock out really good looking stuff really quickly. Patrick. He's like, yeah, I'll do the Oni collab. I'll just do it over a couple of weeks. Oh, look how awesome my Black Rider looks. It's incredible. Oh, I just threw this amazing motion of the cloak swirling around together. No big deal. Oh, the acting's really good, but I didn't spend much time on it. It's okay. Damn you. Damn you.
Patrick's just walking along in a park one day, enjoying the beautiful sunshine.
Get a shiver.
He gets a shiver. Here's a bush rustle, and turns to find like India mid-air, with a knife.
No, I would never.
And a straw.
I would never. Only he can tell me how to get faster and better. Only he can save mankind. He is the chosen one.
Petrus Tanner, he's the chosen one.
Only he can stop Voldemort.
Only he can stop Voldemort.
Yeah. I do look at people who have done very efficient animation though, and I'm like, that looks really good. And then look at mine with all its millions of in-betweens and its weird janky motion. I'm like, I would never. I hear a kitten coming down the stairs. Jingle jangling bells.
Jingle jangling bells.
Throwing up some hairs. Thank you for taking care of that hairball this morning, Mike.
You mean the vomit?
Yes. The stream literally opened with Buffy throwing up on the carpet. It was great. Good times.
Times were had by all.
Oh my gosh, the Small Terror team, those two are amazing. They're so funny. And they get so much comedy out of their movement as well.
Yeah, their sense of timing is great. Did anyone see the sort of 3D animated cupcake film? It's about a couple that want to make cupcakes, but they end up having to put off. It's like the two anthropomorphic characters. The reason I'm telling you about it is they were voiced by those two. And
Really?
I think they must have had some involvement in it, animating maybe, but like I definitely know they voiced the two of them.
That's adorable. Alcoholic. I personally love the way that you use spacing and timing. I think I could learn a lot from you. I'm not sure how well this particular piece is animated. I have had fun doing it though.
That's good.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun doing it. I just wish that I had more time, you know? Or rather I'd taken on something that needed less time. That's okay. I live and I learn.
I'm gonna make an active effort
to
stop you. Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I can be fairly stubborn.
You can, but I think I'm just gonna be like, I'm not gonna help you on that.
You have to be stubborn too, though. I hope this is okay for me to bring up, but you said something really sad yesterday to me about how you, at some point in your life, you made a particular effort to do something, and even though you tried, you felt really helpless in that moment, and that really affected me a lot. And it made me kind of see you in a slightly different way for those times when you do like stop struggling when I'm being really stubborn.
Right.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
What?
Being difficult and stubborn.
Oh, okay. I thought you were like gonna say something along the lines of, I didn't realize you would give up like that. Or
no, like I can understand that feeling of it feeling pointless to carry on doing something, not wanting to spend energy on something that doesn't feel like it's doing anything.
Right. I think it breaks a part of you.
Yeah, I was really sorry to hear it, and sad for you. You know, felt very bad for you having to feel that way.
Oh, thank you for saying.
It's okay. I love you, dude. Bertie, that's amazing. The Grumps variation sequence was your first true commitment to finished, not perfect. You finally imbibed Danny's trusty fuck it adjustment. Because it came out so good, Bertie. So good. So it really served you well. Like letting yourself have that space to play and not worrying about the results so much. Like came up with a fantastic scene. So I think that was a really good way to play it.
Yeah.
Elaine, the cookies! The cookies are forever.
Hopefully there's enough cereal for me to have cereal this morning.
I didn't have cereal deliberately so that you could have it.
You're amazing.
Because that's how kind I am. I was like, if I have cereal, then I know that Mike likes to have a lot of it, and there won't be enough for him to have how much he would normally have.
Oh.
So I will instead have a wrap with falafel.
Thank you.
Instead of cereal. You're welcome. I'm so kind.
You are.
Daw.
I think I might have aged her too young.
She does look quite young there. Oh, would you mind NDAing me, by the way, for a sec?
Sure. You are NDA'd.
Thank you. I want to take a screen grab. And I realised that it's already open. Which means I didn't know what the sniffing tool had on it.
Right.
And it did have something that could have been not something we'd want to show. Cool, thank you. You can un-NDA me now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's courtesy of Rabbit. Made this awesome NDA screen that we can just pop up. It helps when you have like a bajillion windows open that you can't show, hidden behind all the ones that you're streaming.
Yeah. Maybe I should just like set it up so that I'm capturing just Photoshop and then I don't need to worry anymore. Actually, that wouldn't even make sense because I have things open in Photoshop. Oh.
Sometimes you want to drag things over and show people stuff in browsers as well.
Yeah, it's true. Let's listen to something fancy. Just for myself. Because I've just made a point of not playing music on the streams anymore.
We should put music on the streams, just make sure it's...
I don't know what isn't and is anymore, India. Like the one that you found before, that got a copyright strike. I don't trust any.
Don't trust anyone. Well, I mean, on the bright side, I don't think we can repeal the monetization decision by YouTube.
Probably not.
Because in order to do so, we would essentially have to take down all the streams. So, on the bright side, I don't think it would actually do any harm right now to listen to it, because we've already had something happen because of that, and we can't fix it.
Yeah. Yeah, rather just not.
Okay.
If people want to listen to music, they can choose their own and listen to it alongside us.
Mixes with it.
Yeah. Everybody wins.
Except for YouTube. YouTube doesn't win because it doesn't get to monetize our videos and then make money off the ads.
Yeah. Hey, Kieran.
Good morning, Kieran. How's it going? How's it going, dude? I don't know where cellos normally have their holes. Where do cellos normally have their... But they don't have holes, they just have bridges. Interesting.
Yeah, it just means we explicitly can't make any money from YouTube. Thanks, YouTube.
I mean, we weren't making any money from YouTube anyway, but I don't like being told we can never do it. Like, I want to be given the option.
Yeah.
Choose not to.
Yeah. Don't want to do it, but don't want to not be able to do it.
It's a difference between having the potential to monetize if we need to at some point, but choosing not to right now, and never being able to do that.
Yeah.
And I just don't want to be limited. You're a wall of tired. Oh man. Did you not get much sleep? Avocados be too expensive. I agree. A lot of fresh stuff is too expensive. Why is it like 50 cents for a pack of 12 cupcakes? But like €5 for, I don't know, apples.
Because they have to ship things from places. Well, apples maybe not, but if you're going to name anything other more exotic fruit.
Lettuce. You gymmed and now you're crashing like the housing market in your dreams. Well done on gymming. It's a good kind of tired. 3 avocados for $1.
I want to gym more.
That's crazy. We totally can. We have gym cards.
Yeah.
That's what they're for. It's really annoying for me when in Toonboo my mouse refuses to grab the handles because they're so small. I have to zoom in just to transform things. Just to transform things.
He says, unfortunately, you can't mass produce perishable goods like you can junk food. It.
Bah! So this is not okay. I want to eat well with what limited money I have. But again, I find myself forced towards the cupcakes. Forced!
There's just no choice. Cupcake or die. Yeah, maybe I'll do a version of her where she's like younger like this, but then try and age her up.
It's really annoying when Toon Boom insert a bajillion things. True. I would love to plant some avocado seeds, but I have a bad habit of everything I try to grow plant-wise dying. I had a basil plant that was doing really well, but our flatmate's mum came to stay while we were all away, and she threw away all my plants, guys. She threw them all away. Like she thought they were junk. They may have looked a little squibbly, but they were all good plants. I was so proud of them. I had Wendigo, my unknown plant type thing.
Yeah.
And I had Basilisk, my basil plant, which had grown so tall it like petered over and crashed into the window.
Yeah, it was no longer herbs. You had a basil tree.
It was so cool. And I had an air plant, which hangs from the door frame, like some kind of cool octopus thing. And I guess she just thought they were all, because the air plant doesn't have flowers or anything, it kind of looks like twigs hanging. So I guess she thought that it was dead, and I guess she thought my basil plant was unsightly, and she just threw away all the plants.
It's fine. You got a new plant.
I got a succulent for my desk.
Buffy tried to eat it yet?
Nope. Still good. Still here.
Still good.
A few days ago, the husband wanted to give us the last of his green beans, but apparently the new puppies trampled it. Oh. Ah well, they don't know any better. Okay, let's get this piano in.
Kind of scary how many dogs can make.
How many dogs can make?
Yeah. Get 2 dogs and then suddenly you have 10 dogs.
That's true. The same thing with cats, though. Like cats have litters of 8 kittens, roughly.
Yeah.
It's a piano. It's a piano. It's a piano. It's a piano. And I'm gonna have to squibble with it a bit to make sure that it works. But that's okay, I can squibble with it a bit. Let's squibble.
How many nipples does the dog have?
Today's learning experience. I want to know now, what's the animal with the most nipples?
Apparently they have between 8 to 10.
Between 8 to 10.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have 9. Asymmetrical design.
Don't think so. I think it's just like 8 or 10. Who knows?
Nippelicious.
Which animal has the most? I don't know if Google just saw what my last search was, but the top search result for which animal has the most, it goes nipples, teeth, hearts, chromosomes, bones, stomachs, lethal venom. But yeah, nipples is the top one.
Awesome.
Thanks. A short-tailed opossum, which can boast a 27-gun salute, says the strangest, most amazing lactation methods ever seen.
So it has 27 nipples.
Yep.
That's a lot of nipples. Is it entirely nipples? Is it just an animal made of nipples?
No, it's an opossum.
Opossum.
It looks like this.
Oh wow, it's so tiny. How does it fit so many nipples on itself?
I guess it just has tiny babies.
Tiny nips. Which animal has the least amount of nipples? I guess it'd probably be 0. For like an octopus or something.
Many of them.
Many animals who don't have any nipples.
I'm gonna guess 2 is like the least.
27. I bet any animals with only 1. Nature seems to like to do things in even numbers.
Are there any animals with 1 hip?
Were you waiting for it to see if it would fill in again for you? Apparently, blue-billed ducks have penises of 17 inches. That's a long sausage. Animals have tons of crazy anatomy stuff, don't they, though? Like, they have penises that, like, roll up into coils and, like, or fold up inside themselves, like some kind of transformer.
Apparently, according to this person, fetally, we have 2 lines of nipples, and often one of the extras will fail to go away. So
that's why people sometimes have 3rd nipples.
Yeah, we might like have more, but we grow out of them.
So we have like 4.
I don't know if that's this is like Ask Reddit, so I have no idea if I have to verify
don't trust them,
that.
Mike. Don't trust them. Them Redditors love to take people for a ride. Ducks are horrifying. Yeah, Bertie, I agree. Ducks, when you know, it's horrifying. It's also horrifying to know, like, cat penises are horrifying. They're apparently barbed, so that they hurt the female cat and stop her from being able to have sex with other people.
Sorry, what?
Cat penises.
Or what?
That they're when you know, duck face. That they are barbed, so that they hurt the female cat's vagina and make it hard to have sex with other people.
Right, gotcha.
It's so mean.
Yeah.
But again, cats can't help what their penises do. I didn't manage to say it any better the second time. You think I would have got myself together enough?
I was reading about other things, but yeah. We can change the topic now if you want.
Sure. I'm just sketching over this Sketchfab image.
Sketching over.
Sketching over the Sketchfab. When you want to draw a grand piano, but you don't know how one looks. Google sketchfab.com. Sketchfab, you better pay me.
Plugin strip endorsed by Sketchfab. Please use responsibly.
You could just say that we are endorsed by them, even if we're not. They'll never know.
So they probably will never know. Bye, Elaine.
Bye, Elaine. Have a great day. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Yeah. It's nearly 4:30 AM. Bertie, you should go to sleep.
Go to sleep, Verity.
Thank you very much for your offer, though, and if you still feel like that's something that you'd like to do, again, no pressure. If you decide not, then I'm totes fine with it. I understand. But if you do decide it's still something you want to do, send me over a message tomorrow. Yeah, sleep is for the strong. You've got to give your brain the time it needs to recharge and to learn and process what you've learned that day.
It's funny, Dee's like, I will message you tomorrow, but it'll still be today for us. But you message us today.
That's true. For we are in your future.
Huh?
I guess it's actually still today for Verdi too, since it's 4 AM.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess.
Yes, sleep to make strong. I'm just going to give it a little circle from the bottom.
It's not tomorrow until Verity wakes up.
That's artist time. I love artist time when it's not the next day till I go to sleep. Held in your time purgatory. Oh God, no, not again, please. Anything but that place. Have mercy. I don't want to go back.
So an interesting Black Mirror episode where this guy like can make like digital copies of people. A lot of the show deals with like being able to copy the personality and mind memories of someone, effectively like creating them in digital form. But he sticks them in his own. It's like a think like Star Trek, but not Star Trek. He's really into the show, this Star Trek equivalent, and he ends up like copying all these co-workers and then making them part of this crew. He's just really like evil.
It reminds me of a Galaxy Quest, except less funny.
Yeah, very much less funny.
I love Galaxy Quest so much. I'm assuming Declan's seen it.
Oh, I would have thought so. Yeah. But like the game, his version of the game is like PG-13 or whatever. So he augments their code so that none of them have like genitalia. They're just all like
androgynous.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Effectively, they just go a little bit stir crazy.
Sounds like they went full crazy. I'm glad that you know where it is now, though, Roxanne. I use it all the time. For the projects that we are working on too, we have an account on there, and Mike makes models of some of the things that we have to draw and uploads them, so he can literally make us an environment or a room in Blender that we want to be able to use for reference.
Yeah.
And then upload it to Sketchfab so only we can see it. And then we can use that. So useful. we go. Just gotta check his fingers look like they connect with the keys. I have not put the piano in the right place. It's okay though, I can move it up. I'll move it up. I want the world to know I put it in the wrong place. So I'll move it up. Make those legs a little bit longer.
Came up with a thing.
What is it?
So I thought it might be cool if she had a hair braid. But if the hair braid was like this, and it like went around and then tied at the back and went down, the hair braid would look like rope. But it'd be like a rope and trap in the mind. It shows that she's kind of she's like bound by her attachment. She needs to. She cuts her hair there. Of course she does. Anyway.
No, I think it's cool. Okay. Now it looks like he's pressing the keys more, which is good. I could probably still move it up a little bit.
Actually, maybe she doesn't cut her hair. And the braid stays in for a long time until like something forces her to. Like she gets grabbed by her or something.
It is very much a trope to have the character development of the female character be tied to her cutting her hair.
Yeah, it really is. So maybe I should avoid it.
Yeah, maybe you could go with that visual imagery, but really have the thing that she cuts or destroys be her mother's shawl.
Yeah.
Instead. There we go, that's better.
Yeah, because it is in everything.
Thank you, Bertie. Well, for the comment on the broken cello. Let me select this thing. Thank you. I don't want the end of that to line up, so I need to push past. Trying to avoid tangents, you know.
Don't avoid them, and straight into them. Okay.
No.
You'll survive.
Cool.
We should head off.
Oh, okay. Can do. We did start a little bit late today. Which I'm sad about.
I think we shouldn't go past 9:30 anymore.
Well, in that case, we have to be able to start properly on time.
Yeah.
Since I have all the rough animation in now, apart from the hands, I might turn off the roughs. So that they don't appear behind my ink animation.
Yeah, we'll end so that you can sleep. Ready? Yeah. You all done? See?
Well, you know, I'm not done, but I'll see if I can enlist some help from some friends, and then hopefully I'll be able to get done.
Cool. Okay, folks.
Thanks, guys.
May the rest of your day
be filled
with adventure.
Bye, guys.